Hey guys, welcome all to yet another vlog on how I spent a not so usual weekend for me. My husband had to go to office on Saturday and everything went unplanned on this weekend. So this video has some recipes, so let's get into the video. It was Saturday morning and I was up as my husband had office. And it's still dark outside because of the season. Then I continued with the morning ritual of boiling milk for my kid and then making tea for ourselves. Beside making tea, I started preparing breakfast for my husband as he had to leave before 8. So I made peserative. It's a very healthy breakfast made out of green moong dal. I already made this batter, so it was really helpful during this time. I served it with some coconut mint chutney. And some onion tomato chutney. So after his breakfast, my husband started to office. The weather is better today as yesterday it was raining the whole day and we couldn't go out to shop for the weekend and for the week to follow. So after my tea, I indulged in some religious activity. So after some religious activity, I had my breakfast. So this is how I clean the cast iron griddle or dosa tawa after every use. Wipe it off with a clean paper towel or a dry towel without any oil while it is hot. Be careful while doing this because the cast iron will be really hot. And I had my breakfast. It was a bit odd for me and felt like a usual weekday as I had to have my breakfast alone. Then I went on with unloading the dishwasher and found some me time as my kid was still sleeping. As you can see, the newsfeed suggestion is full of his rhymes and stories. And Mr. Little is up and I started attending him. And after his breakfast, he started playing. I usually finish up the vegetables that are stocked up the previous week and load it up with the fresh bought ones. I found this baby carrots sitting in my refrigerator. It was nearly half a kg, so I thought to make a carrot halwa out of it. As they are small and petite in nature, it will be difficult to grate, so I roughly chop the carrots and I am going to blend it in a mixer jar. Putting all of the chopped carrots into a blender jar. And just blend coarsely in the pulse mode. It's nearly equal to the grated coconut and can be easily made this way. In order to prepare this quicker, I'm going to put it into a pressure cooker and cook it for about 1 whistle. Add about 100 ml of milk. Cooking it in the milk will give you a nice, rich, creamy taste. Don't add too much milk. Add a pinch of salt into it. And cook it for 1 whistle. Meanwhile, I have taken 1 cardamom pod and grinding it into powder. So while the carrot is cooking, I had some laundry work to be done. And for the lunch I decided to make a peas coconut milk pulao. It's going to be just me and my kid. My husband had the lunch at the office. So after the steam goes off, the carrot is cooked well and the raw smell of the carrot is completely gone. You can directly cook it in a pan, but the cooking time will increase in order to take the raw smell of the carrot from it. In a pan, I'm roasting some cashews and 2 tablespoons of ghee. Once they turn golden, transfer it into a bowl. In the same pan, add 1 more tablespoon of ghee and transfer the mixture into this pan. Keep it on medium flame till the milk reduces to the fullest. Cover and cook in order to avoid the splattering around. Scrape the sides in between. While the halwa is getting ready, I started preparing for the pulao. I have chopped half medium-sized onions. And taken about 1 handful of mint and coriander leaves together and 2 green chilies. Stir the mixture while it was boiling in between and scrape the sides. While the milk is reduced to the fullest, add the sugar now. Add about 70 grams of sugar. Once the sugar is added, it starts to melt and becomes a little bit watery. So close it with the lid again and wait till they get reduced. Stir in between in order to avoid burning. Then I proceed with the coconut milk pulao. In a pressure cooker, add 2 teaspoons of ghee. Add 1 teaspoon of cooking oil, any oil of your choice. Add the spices, 3 cinnamon sticks, 2 cardamoms, 2 cloves and 1 bay leaf. Add the chopped onions and add half teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Saute well till the raw smell goes off and the oil starts separating. I'm adding 1/4 cup of the frozen green peas that I had. You can add if you have the fresh peas. Once they are mixed well, add the chopped mint and coriander leaves and the green chilies. Give a stir. So I'm taking 1.5 cups of basmati rice, so it needs 3 cups of water. As I'm making coconut milk pulao, I'm adding 1 cup of thick coconut milk and 2 cups of water. Add the required salt. If you taste the water, it should be a little bit salty. Once it starts boiling, add in the washed rice. Add and soak it. Wait till the water gets absorbed. Now the milk is reduced to the most. Add the cardamom powder at this stage. At the final stage, add 3 tablespoons of ghee. Mix well, and while mixing you can see that it's not sticking to the pan and starts rolling and coming off from the pan. And the carrot halwa is ready now. At this stage, when most of the water is absorbed, put on the lid and keep it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Don't wait till the whistle blows, keep it for 2 to 3 minutes. To go with the pulao, I had a leftover egg curry that was made the previous night, so I heated that. Garnish the carrot halwa with the roasted cashews. It was really delicious and healthy and nutritious for the kids. So me and my kid had our lunch together. The rice was cooked perfectly with the flavor of the coconut milk. After our lunch, I had put on my kid to sleep and cleaned all the messed up toys and had my me time. And this is the time when I get to spend time for myself, like browsing or editing or something that I watch on the TV. During the evening time after my husband came, I thought to make samosas to serve it along with the carrot halwa that I made. I made an onion samosa. For that I chopped one medium-sized onion, and the onion masala that I'm going to make really goes well with the chapatis, rotis also. It's a very simple, easy dish. We often make this when we run out of option for side dish. In a pan, add 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm adding coconut oil here. Add some onion at the first to avoid burning of the masala powder that we are going to add. This is a fennel seed and cinnamon powder. Adding half a teaspoon of this. I'll give the proportion in the description below. Add the remaining onions and saute well till they are soft and turns color. This powder is used for many of my recipes, so I will always keep it in stock. Add the required salt for this dish. I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of salt. The onions are soft now. Add 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder at this stage. Add few chopped coriander leaves. And the onion masala is ready now. And I start making samosas. I had this frozen samosa sheets with me. It can also be made at home. Fill in the stuffing. And seal it with the flour paste. Add some plain flour and mix it with some water and the paste will be ready. Apply it to the sides that you're closing with. Seal it tightly. And repeat the steps with the remaining sheets. I made smaller portion of masala and it made 5 samosas for me. In a frying pan, add the required oil for frying. I used vegetable oil for this. Drop in the samosas once the oil is really hot, but don't take it to smoking hot, then the samosas will get burned quickly. They'll be ready within 2 minutes as the layer is very thin and the stuffing is also already cooked. Wait till they become golden brown on both the sides. Once the bubbles start settling down and the noise reduces, take it off from the oil. Fry the remaining samosa similarly. So the hot samosa and the hot carrot halwa is ready. I like the carrot halwa to be hot, so I heated it and I served it along with a hot tea. That was a perfect tea time. And it's on Sunday that we went to an Arabian restaurant for lunch. And we made up our mind for mandi. We were served the soup first. I had lentil soup and my husband had the lamb noodle soup. The lamb soup was okay. It was very similar to our dal. And then our appetizer came. It was falafel. And that was grape leaves. This is the first time I'm trying this. And that's the lamb mandi. It was a little bit sour in taste and had a rice filling inside it. It was the grape leaf that was wrapped outside. And that's the chicken mandi. It's the chicken kebab mandi. The food was really delicious. We never expected this. It was really flavorful and tasty. And that's the grilled prawn. I'm not a fan of the prawn that was made outside. That was a lot of food that we never expected, so we took away some home. Though it was sunny, it was very cold outside and we thought like having some hot tea. So that's how our weekend went. Hope you all liked the video. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel and keep supporting me. Thank you. Bye-bye.